I remember the moment vividly. I had just submitted a project to a client, feeling pretty good about my work. But then I got the feedback. It was a list of grammatical errors, each one a little jab at my confidence. At first, I felt that sinking feeling in my stomach. Criticism can sting, especially when you pour your heart into something. But instead of letting it defeat me, I decided to flip the script. I took a deep breath and reminded myself that every mistake is a stepping stone to mastery. I realized that this was an opportunity for growth, not a reason to give up. So I dove into the feedback. I analyzed each correction, trying to understand not just what was wrong, but why it was wrong. This wasn't just about fixing errors, it was about becoming a better communicator. I turned to free online resources to help me improve. TED Talks became my go-to. I listened to speakers who captivated audiences with their clarity and eloquence. I paid attention to their pacing, their word choices, and how they engaged with their listeners. I started mimicking their styles, practicing in front of the mirror, and recording myself to track my progress. It was a game changer. Podcasts were another treasure trove. I found shows that focused on language and communication skills. I listened during my morning runs or while cooking dinner. The more I immersed myself in the language, the more natural it felt. I began to notice patterns in how words were used, and my confidence started to build. But it wasn't just about listening. I made it a point to speak more, whether it was in casual conversations or through online platforms. I joined language exchange groups where I could practice with others. Each interaction was a chance to learn, to stumble, and to grow. I embraced the mistakes, knowing they were part of the journey. Gradually, I noticed a shift. The feedback that once felt like a setback became my fuel. I started to see criticism as a valuable tool rather than a personal attack. Each piece of advice was a chance to refine my skills, to sharpen my voice. I learned to ask for feedback proactively, seeking out those who could help me improve even further. Now, when I look back at that initial criticism, I'm grateful. It pushed me to explore new avenues of learning and to embrace a growth mindset. I transformed my approach to challenges, realizing that every setback is just a setup for a comeback. Mastery isn't about perfection, it's about resilience, curiosity, and the willingness to learn from every experience. So, the next time you face criticism, remember, it's not the end. It's just the beginning of your journey toward mastery.